welcome back to It's My Life. Arsenal are back on Saturday away at St James's Park. Obviously you can see I'm not in my office, so I've got to make do with the Arsenal flag. Needs a bit of an iron, but it is what it is. Let's get into St James's Park away for the Arsenal. Both teams played in midweek and both teams had completely different outcomes. Newcastle convincingly beat Manchester United in the Carabao Cup, and Arsenal lost to West Ham 3-1, as we all know. Some people have different views on how important the League Cup is. I think generations have different views, but I'm in the middle. I can see that it's not that important anymore, but one of my greatest memories was 1993 when Arsenal done the domestic cup double, and the following season we earned a place in the Cup Winners' Cup. So it's an importance for me, but I do understand when people say, like, with no VAR, it's not really important, and it's number 4 on the trophy list. But back to the St James's Park game. It's a must-win game. I do feel it's so tight at the top, and we can't afford to slip up. Much improved performance than the West Ham game, and there will be some changes. Some might surprise you, some might not, but I'm going to go through my lineup and reasonings why. Firstly, I think Raya will replace Ramsdale. I did think Ramsdale was unlucky against West Ham with the 3 goals, but I think Raya is his #1 goalkeeper and will play the majority of games now. And I did feel Ramsdale would be the League Cup and FA Cup. Now he's only got the FA Cup to play in, unless injuries do occur or loss of form, or in training he's performing better. But I believe that Arteta's #1 is Raya. So he'll be in goal. At right back, a much better performance is needed from Benjamin White than midweek against West Ham. So he's slotting in at right back, and like I said, he's got to perform better than that. Right. Next to him, trustworthy, Rolls Royce of a player, one of the best defenders and young defenders in Europe, I do believe, in William Saliba. If we can get him back to his best, that will be a really, really positive for the Arsenal team. Next to him, Gabriel. Didn't have a great game midweek, but he's back with his defensive partnership, so that's important. And at left back, Tomiyasu. I do believe that Tomiyasu will be our left back in most of the games. Only Zinchenko will go in there against the lower teams we play that do the low block, and we have to have more in midfield. It will be a choice then. Zinchenko might get back in, but Tomiyasu for me, I've been called in for it and I want him, so it's him in left back for me. Right, the midfield 3, I've been umming and ahhing, but I've decided. Rice at the base, #6. And to the left of him is a player that didn't have a great game, but I'm hoping in this game he will get possession and assists. And I've gone with Zinchenko, which some of you might think is a bit, because he's out of form, but maybe it's a chance for him to play midfield and show us what he's got. And then next to him is Odegaard. Right. Then on the right of the attack, no surprises for many people. I'm going with Saka. Let's get back to your best, Pakayo. And then he will have a good game, and it increases Arsenal's chances of winning at St James's Park. Right, on the left, Martinelli. Get back to how you did against Seville. You played brilliantly that game, and you have all season. You work hard, you're very creative and score goals. So I'm going with Martinelli on the left, and centre forward. Oh, is it going to be Eddie? Is it going to be Kai Havertz? Is it going to be Trossard? Right, I've gone with Eddie. I think he didn't have many chances, and the midfield didn't create a lot of chances for him in midweek. So I'm going for Eddie up top, and that leaves Trossard and Kai Havertz on the bench, along with the likes of Vieira, El Neni, Jorginho, Kivior. Emil Smith-Rowe, unfortunately, is injured with Gabriel Jesus. So I've got my own opinion on Emil Smith-Rowe and his injury record, like Thomas Partey, but that's for another video. Right, and I think it's going to be a close game, and I think we're going to win 2-1. Eddie and Martinelli are going to be our goal scorers. Hope that's the case. Come on, Arsenal. We can do it. Away at St James's. Don't let them get their bellies on the telly. Come on, Arsenal.